Yo, yo, what's up with it? What's up? It's your boy Noonie back with another reading. We're going to be asking a question. What are they too afraid to tell you? What are they too afraid to tell you? It's not made for kids, not this late. Okay, gotta turn my monies on. Gotta get my monies. Okay, what are they too afraid to tell you? I think I ain't done this in like a year. What's up there, Queen? Hey, T. Lee. What's up, Poetic Justice? Hey, Cozy Dreams. What's up with it? He said, Noonie, eat up. Oh, he said, what up? Okay, okay. What's up, Enigmatic One? How y'all all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? This is going to be a good one. Oh, wait, I meant to check to see if we went backwards. I think we went forward. I think that last one was forward. Let me look. Look at Enigmatic One. Hey there. Oh, thank you so much. Capricorn. Oh, Virgo is 55. Oh yeah, Aquarius was an hour and some change, almost 2 hours. Damn, almost 2 hours. It was almost an hour from Virgo to Aquarius. Damn. All right. Okay. Well, here we are. Okay, so we're going backwards. All right, we're just going to get started right now. All right. Hey, what's up there, Silent Priestess? All right. Hey, Catherine. Oh yeah, look, Catherine knew. Catherine knew. He said we go backwards this time. All right. So Pisces. What are they afraid to tell you? I'm just going to keep it towards romantic. All right, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We'll see. So what are they afraid to tell you? Death in reverse. Okay, so first thing I wanted to say was their money kind of funny. So they may not be able to spend how they would like to, or they may be depending on you for resources, finances, stuff like that. Yep, Nine of Cups. So they may be used to being the prize, or yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles. They don't really got a lot to give you, or they're not going to give you a lot. They may be afraid to tell you that. They don't really want to fully invest into this connection. All right. Yeah, I got Nine of Pentacles in reverse too. Hell yeah. They may not, or they're just, let me say this. Maybe they have the money, but they're extremely frugal. So let me say that. Ooh, thank you so much. Piece of candy. Thank you so much, Poetic Justice. So yeah, I got Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, some of y'all, they got the money, because that could mean that they're just getting out of like a financial woe, out of financial poverty, or in a difficult pattern when it comes to finances. So they may just be wanting to hang around you guys first to kind of vet you out and see if you're really genuine. Some of y'all, they may be afraid to say that. You know what I mean? But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, this may be somebody who's like extremely selfish or extremely, you know what I mean? They kind of keep to themselves. They don't really like to share. They're looking for a low maintenance partner, a partner they don't have to spend a lot of money on, spend a lot of time with. You know what I mean? Like they just maybe just want the satisfaction, the emotional experience of the connection. Don't necessarily want to stay around for long, especially with the Death in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like this may be over before it starts. They may be afraid to tell you that. We just may have the experience, or I may just kind of hang around, but it may not go past that much. You know what I mean? Now, for others of y'all, they would like to invest in a relationship, but like I said, it's really because they probably would depend on you or would need you guys for security for a relationship, or if they're the one that have the money and you don't have the money, then they would use that to like keep you needing them, because that's what they're looking for. They're either looking for a partner who's low maintenance, or they're looking for a partner who's going to need them. You know what I mean? So like if you're low maintenance, they don't want you to have to need a lot from them. They need you to be self-sustainable, independent, but yet see them as the prize too. You know what I mean? Like, you're blessed to have me. But why? If I got my own shit, why would I be blessed to have you if I can take care of myself? Like, what are you bringing here? If you want me to be low maintenance and you don't want me to have much, I mean, you want me to need you. That doesn't make any sense. So maybe it's not quite that, but maybe it is that, because Pisces, y'all do be dealing with those people who are delusional. Or you could be delusional at times where you maybe want people to do like unrealistic shit. You know what I mean? But for the most part, most of y'all, they want company. They want you guys to be around. So I will say that. They want to keep you company. They want to be there. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Thanks for subscribing. They want to have company. They want you guys to be around. Something like that. I know with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, they would like to start over. But like I said, they don't really know what they could actually bring you or give to you, because it looks like you got it already handled or already doing pretty well for yourself. So I would say that most of y'all, if you know you're not doing well, then for sure we ain't talking about you. But Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, I don't really see it being something that they see being like long-term substantial. Though they would like it to look like that with this Nine of Cups. They would like to have that experience of like being in a relationship, saying that we are committed or saying that we did move in together or something like that. Like I could say that I had that, you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Is like I could at least say that I had that, you know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles in reverse though. So, but I really kind of feel like they money ain't all that just yet. Or if they are, they're kind of like trying to vet you out to see if you're gonna be around for like the long haul, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to just I think they just want the experience. So let's say this is like, I don't know, Ace of Pentacles could be like they want to give it to you, but sometimes it could be like taboo where maybe I just rather just buy it. Like who y'all dealing with, like a professional? Because you know some professional men, like wealthier men or men who like very busy, like very career driven, they rather just pay you straight out. And maybe women would. I don't know. I haven't experienced that just yet. But for most men would just probably like not most men, but like those type of men would like to just kind of pay, give it to you straight out. Like I'd rather just buy it. You know what I mean? Like why do I need to get to know you? Don't want to text you all day. Don't care if you ate. Do you want this dick? I got some money. So that may be what they're saying. Some of y'all they're saying. Some of y'all, that's kind of what the vibe is. Like, that's what I want to say, but I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll pay a bill, I'll look out, I'll come hang out, spend the night sometimes, but like, this isn't gonna last long. You know what I mean? My money ain't built like that. And you kind of give me an expensive partner. You kind of seem expensive because that Nine of Pentacles, like, I'm only looking for a low maintenance, somebody who maybe wants to go out for coffee dates, dinner, maybe a dinner date, but not like no. And Roof Chris ain't super expensive, but it can be expensive at certain times. So maybe not no Roof Chris, Olive Garden, Red Lobster. These are still decent, you know what I mean? So they may want to haggle you. They don't want to say that to you though. You know what I mean? Because like if they're already buying stuff and you're like, oh, I want to get this, I want to get this, I want to get that, they're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. For real, for real. I just wanted the, you know what I mean? I just wanted the milk. I ain't wanting the cow. Damn. So that's what vibe I'm really kind of getting. Like I want company, I want you around, but I just want the experience. I don't want this to last forever. But I will make it look like it'll last forever. I will make it look like I'm investing for a long time. So they'll play a role. That's what they're afraid to tell you. I'll play a role. I'll hang around for as long as there's something for me to get. You know what I mean? Or as long as I don't have to like give you a lot to like get something. So yeah. Okay. So got it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. What's up there, Joy? Hey, Ali B. Oh, Ali B. What's up, Ali B? Okay, so that's for Pisces. Hmm. That was a little. That was kind of. I don't know. That was actually kind of exciting in there. I was a little interested in there. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna see. All right, so Aquarius, we're gonna see now. You said I'm about to call and cuss him out at this point. Nah, just let him play it out for a little bit. Let it play it out. Look, check your other placements too. See if it give you the other part of the story. Because it may be more to it. Like that may be just partial. That may be just partial. All right. But anyway, let's see. So Aquarius. Aquarius, what do they want to tell you but too afraid? Okay, Six of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they're yearning for you guys. They're getting impatient hearing from you guys, or they've been waiting on you guys. They miss y'all. Six of Cups in reverse. They worry about you guys getting over them. I got Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. So it could be done with a Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. So some of y'all, they may be worried that some of y'all are already in a relationship or they want to have a partnership connection with y'all. They may be worried that they're not enough for y'all, or that like you're gonna get tired of them soon, or something along the lines of that. They may be worried about you guys getting over them, which y'all may have had, showing somebody else. You know what I mean? Sharing those experiences or those memories with somebody else. So they have that fear about y'all. Some of y'all, like I said, maybe they feel like they're not enough for y'all for some, and then for others of y'all, they're like impatiently wanting to get back with you or like waiting for you guys in some way. They don't want you to know that. Like they wait on y'all. They miss y'all. There's like feelings that they haven't really like gotten rid of yet. They're not fully over you yet. That's what they don't want y'all to know. They're afraid to tell y'all that. Like, I'm not fully over you yet. I haven't fully like released this situation. You are either some of y'all were like a teacher to them in some way, or like maybe a mentor to them in some way, or like you had their respect in some way, or they want to get your respect in something like that. Cause I got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. They basically want to, some of y'all, they want to make up with y'all for the most part. Like, and they're impatiently waiting to hear from you or to talk to you or call you or get a call from you or text you or something like that. Some of y'all maybe has to do transactional money wise, like because some of y'all they could be looking at you guys as a come up. You know what I mean? Like they just maybe like what they don't want you to know would be like, I'm just trying to get close to you. I'm trying to get comfortable with you because you're maybe a come up from like what I'm used to dealing with, especially with the Hierophant and Seven of Pentacles. Like y'all may be actually a chance for them to like come up financially or in status. You know what I mean? Like a relationship with you or a connection with you will put me up in like a higher echelon or a higher realm of like either dating or financially. You know what I mean? Now some of y'all, I feel like they want to marry, they want to be married, but they feel like it's going to take too long. So they like to rush it. Cause like some of y'all, they may be afraid of you guys like venturing out, trying your options, seeing what else is out there. So they don't want you to know that. Also, they deal with like shyness or like bashfulness. Like they're very traditional. They may this may be somebody who puts on like they're not that traditional, but they may be very traditional. You know what I mean? Like this person hasn't outgrown certain ways either from their childhood or hasn't outgrown certain ways from like maybe romance, dating, their emotional capacity. They're afraid to tell you that. Like they may be still holding on. Some of y'all they may be still holding on to like exes or like people that they once had fond memories or experiences with. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, because I kind of get a vibe of like, it's multiple different stories that I'm giving you here, because I don't know who y'all may be dealing with, but usually with the Eight of Wands, this could be multiple romantic suitors who are like vying for your attention. They just don't want y'all to know that. Don't want you to know that. Like maybe they want to rush into marriage or rush into commitment or rush into something to like kind of solidify that you're with them because they feel like you got a lot of different options, or like other people are like having their eye on you guys as having potential. So they may be a little worried about that. So they would want to like commit. Mm, okay. And then it's like, let's say this was like a past person that maybe you guys aren't in connection with, then it's still somebody who's yearning for y'all. And like I said, was expecting to hear from y'all or expecting to talk to y'all. They're afraid that you guys have gotten over them and you're in a commitment or in with somebody who you see serious, like serious, what do they call it? As a serious prospect. Like you're no longer on the market. You're no longer looking for any other options. You got one. You got a solid partner. So they're like they don't want you to know that they're afraid of that. They're afraid of you moving on and getting over them. Y'all, damn. Y'all may have hurt this person's heart. They may still be like holding on to that though. Like the disappointment, like it not going so far. Because the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, it's like it didn't go as far as I hoped it would. And then like I really was hoping it would go somewhere. And they don't want you to know that. So like if it's a past person, it's a past person who's still like fond of you. Well, they had a bad experience, but like they haven't really let that grudge go. But like I haven't let the hope of you coming back go either. You know what I mean? Because it was like I would like to give you either amnesty or I would like amnesty, which could be just forgiveness, especially with the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. I would like to just forgive it, whatever happened between us. Just kind of look, look away from it, and then have more truthful, honest, direct communication between us. So I get that vibe too. So if it's like a person that you guys are like, maybe on the outs with at this time, they would like to come back, but like they may feel like it's not going to be enough. You may be tired of them, or maybe you've grown impatient. So it's almost like, don't give up on me. That's what they were like. That's what they want to say. Don't give up on me. I'm gonna get it right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fix it. That vibe. Hmm. Yeah, that is it. I just get them wanting to be vulnerable, or they would like you to be vulnerable. One of the two. Some of y'all, they don't want you to know. They may try to travel to y'all and maybe plead their case in a way, or pop up on y'all in some way, something like that. This somebody who wants to be like in a more nostalgic or like kind of like relive what y'all once relived. They want that back again. And so they just miss that. They miss it. They miss it. Hmm. So I don't know. Call them, don't call them, something. They want to hear from y'all. That's what they were thinking that y'all would have came back by now. So it could be a Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. Yeah, they be yearning for y'all though. They be like, man, where are they at? Where is Aquarius? I miss them being here. I miss them around. I miss the conversations. You know what I mean? All that. Damn. They so and then if you be around them, because I kind of get even if you be around them, they be like shy or like timid around you. So they don't want you to know that it's because of you. That's what they don't want you to know. Like you're like a serious contender to them when it comes to like dating, romance, or partnership. They don't want you to know like how deeply they feel about y'all. Oh yeah, that makes sense because you guys are like kind of cold and distant. So who? Yeah, like why would I want to admit that to you if you're not admitting that to me? I can see that. I can see that. I don't know, but I don't know if that's how they were feeling it. But let's see. Capricorn. Okay. Damn, I was moving kind of fast, ain't I? Moving kind of fast. Who is that? Hey, what's up, Renika? Oh, yeah, and Jenny. Jenny. All right, so Capricorn. Let me see. So Capricorn, what are they too afraid to tell you? Oh, we got the devil in reverse. Okay, we'll see. Devil and the two of cups in reverse. So they want to have a relationship with y'all. Some of y'all is more of like a sexual connection. They want y'all to be stuck on them. That's what it is. This somebody wants you to be stuck on them or obsessed with them. So it could be a Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag. Is that all signs? So we got Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Sag, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Oh, and we got Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, and Pisces, Sag. That's all. Oh, well, we don't have Aries. But that was close. It was almost all of them. It was almost all of them, but it's not. So they okay. So this is what they don't. This is what they're afraid to tell y'all, that they're gonna pursue y'all soon. That they be love bombing y'all, or they be like dragging situations out. Some of y'all they're like worrying about a relationship that y'all may be having. So this may be so they may be afraid to tell y'all that they're like indulging in other connections. You know what I mean? Or that you're indulging in other connections. So they may be afraid. Some of y'all are afraid of you guys getting away. Like you guys seem to be unattainable or hard to pin down, unreachable at this time, moody. But then for some of y'all, I kind of feel like what they're afraid to tell you is that they're like seeing somebody else. You know what I mean? But then other of y'all, it's like a vibe of them like keeping track of you if you're seeing somebody else. Can I get like a sneaky behavior? So let's say this. So I don't know, because the first thing I wanted to say, because I'm kind of getting a vibe first of this being like more of a taboo relationship. Some of y'all, like this may be somebody who's seeing you guys as a temptation, because we got the high priestess in reverse and the devil. The high priestess and the two of cups. High priestess I know can sometimes be like what do they call it? The other woman, the mistress. And with the devil and the two of cups, some of y'all they could be looking at you guys as a temptation, possibly a come up, somebody who's hard to obtain, hard to possess. So they really would like to like obtain you guys, keep like they're kind of possessive over you guys. And with the Knight of Cups, like at this moment, you guys are like the what do they call it? Like the jewel in their eye at this moment. So they would like to have a relationship that goes past the superficial, that like turns out into something maybe a little bit more deeper. But then others of y'all is like a story of like just wanting it to be superficial, sexual, but like wanting to have almost like Pisces, where it's like I want to have the experience, but like they just want to like interact with you when they can, maybe when the circumstances like allow it. You know what I mean? So like say you guys lived in a different city, different country, different state, it'd be like whenever we're around, then I want to be able to like pursue you, or I want you to pursue me, or they don't, you know what I mean? Like they would be afraid to tell you that. Like this is kind of superficial. I only kind of keep in contact with you because I desire something from you. Some of y'all just kind of desire sex, or they just desire like monetary gain from you, money, something along the lines of that. Because some of y'all they be using y'all. They may be using y'all in another relationship. Like they may have a third person party, so they may be using y'all, or they may be using another relationship to try to pin you down or to try to like tie you down. You know what I mean? So sometimes people could use like um what they call jealousy or like proximity. Like, how I have this partner. Like say we're like talking to each other and then I'd be like, oh, my neighbor likes me or my neighbor wants you. It kind of like inspires you to like want to be serious about me more now. You know what I mean? Because you see like somebody else want me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? So some of y'all that's that vibe. Because that Knight of Cups can be kind of clever or can like come make up like stories to try to inspire you, especially with the Ace of Swords. Like Cups, it's like I'm trying to inspire you, but I'm trying to do this in a way to try to turn the relationship into the way I would like it to. Triangulation. Ooh, good one. That's the word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty much what it is. It's trying to like inspire you to see things my way, especially with the Knight of Cups. I'm trying to sell it to you. It's a salesman. And the Wheel of Fortune, I'm trying to turn this into my favor, turn this in where it's more beneficial for me. So they're afraid to tell you that. I don't know why they would. Well, I mean, who would tell you that? Because it's a strategy. It's a Seven of Swords there too. It's a strategy. So why would I tell you that? But I get it. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are afraid to kind of put that out there. You said the day I get jealous, right? You feel me? That's how I be too. Cat, I be the same way. I'm like, yo, I don't, okay, hey man, if you going that way, that's your life. It's out here, but that's what it is. So, but then others of y'all, I get like a story of like somebody finding you guys to be sexually desirable or wanting to I would say indulge, wanting to indulge with y'all, wanting to have a relationship. They want it to be superficial, but they wanted to go past that. They want to interact with you guys more. They want to run into y'all. Some of y'all they want to run into y'all. So maybe like I don't know wherever, like maybe outdoors, outside. Cause I got the Five of Pentacles. So it could be like outdoors, outside, somewhere else, maybe outside of work, outside of an environment, wherever, maybe wherever you know them. Because this person feels like they kind of only know you on a superficial level, but they want to be able to like be either more than friends or they want to be able to like connect with you more often. So that way they can kind of get to opening up and expressing deeper like elements about themselves. So then they can share more. So that way you can kind of like understand them and they can understand you. And you know what I mean? And then I kind of get a vibe of this person wanting to apologize if this is a past person. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all they may want to tell y'all that they detached themselves or broke up from separated themselves from a relationship that was hard for them to get in, I mean to get out of, or that they so I don't know. I kind of want to say this too. Like I'm using the relationship as like a front, like a front. Like so this may be somebody who has a partnership, a connection, but like they're using it as a front. You know what I mean? It is like a triangulation thing, but like also I was kind of picking up the story like it's a front, but like they're in it. So like not necessarily like to always make you jealous, because like if it's somebody that you know that you're dealing with and then they're doing that, then they're trying to make you jealous. But like if this was like somebody else, this would be like somebody else who's already in another relationship because they may be wanting you guys to be the other partner. They're looking at you guys as like a temptation or like I said, the other woman or the other man, and they would like to interact with y'all soon. So I don't know, you guys may get this where they're like a little bit more emotionally expressive or a little bit more flirtatious or a little warmer or something. I said flirtatious, yeah, or a little bit something. You're gonna see something like that happen soon. And I'm telling you that because of the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. That's an action card. So you're gonna see some type of action from these people or from this person. Because you got like three different people here. All right. Yeah, it's and Seven Swords is strategic. So some of y'all sneaky behavior, sneaky, deceitful, dubious behavior, and then others of y'all it's just them trying to come back into your life in a more strategic way, and they don't want you to know that like maybe the relationship they had was kind of superficial. They were just with that person maybe for finances or for maybe for status or for something. You know what I mean? And they made because the Seven Swords and that Knight of Cups be like I come back and I make up a story for like what happened in the past. I try to revise the connection or revise whatever we may have said or what I may have said. I kind of go back on my word or something like that. So some of y'all they may not want you to know that. All right. So anyway, it could be done with the Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, but they're inspired to be around you guys soon, so you're gonna see something. You're gonna see something. That's all I can tell you. It's a bunch of little things you'll see, but you should notice some synchronistic moments, some things that just kind of seem uncanny. Because why are they falling into place, or why are these interactions, or why are these encounters happening like this, back to back? You're gonna start noticing that. Okay, so Sag. Okay, you say yeah. That's such a turn off. Jenny, you a Capricorn too, or are you just saying in general? All right, so Sag. What are they too afraid to tell you? Let me go. Oh, Two of Cups. They want a relationship. That's for first. That's for fuck's sake. I would say for fuck's sake. Two of Wands. They want to move in with y'all. They want y'all to get married. They want to have a relationship. They would like to have kids. They like to have a picket fence. Join. Hey, we got Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. They want it to happen fast too. And this person doesn't really want to have to put a lot of effort into like keeping the connection going. So like I guess they just want the relationship, but they want you to do majority of the work. Maybe they want y'all to appreciate more of their work that they do. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like they want you guys to move in and do more of the work. That could just be me tripping, but maybe not. But usually, but maybe not. Because that Ten of Cups is a Piscean energy, and that's just an experience. So maybe some of y'all, they want you guys to stay for the holiday, maybe stay for an extended day, maybe get a room, get a hotel, do something. Maybe you guys go on vacation, we go somewhere. They may want that. They may want y'all to connect, but like in a more intimate way, where like we're spending time, we're feeling like we're really getting past the honeymoon stage. You know what I mean? It looks like we can show people that we're together because they want to be able to show people that they're with you. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? They want to be able to show their family or show people that they're with you. I got the Tower here and the Nine of Swords. I mean, with the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all, they realize that it may not work, that this may not work out. Like this may just be, I don't know, you may have burst their bubble, you know what I mean? Or some of y'all, they want to burst your bubble. They want you guys to get real comfortable with them. I don't know. This could be kind of negative, but this is kind of the vibe I was picking up because they want a relationship. I want to have the connection. I want it to be, some of y'all, they want it to be short-lived, but like not really tell you that it's short-lived. I want it to be an experience that we really like share because I would say he. So he or she, they want you to be fully engulfed or fully involved in the relationship. That's the thing. So it's not that they just want it to be short term. It's like, I don't know how long I want this to last, but I just want it to be like we're like a happy, loving family. Like we're really connected and we're really like, in this. And if I tell you that I don't know how far this will go, or if I like, I don't know, if I don't keep up with the same rhythm or the same effort that I'm putting in initially, I don't want you to think, well, I'm not taking this serious anyway. So then you stop putting in the work, the time, the effort that you're putting in. They want you to keep putting in the effort, but they kind of want to be able to slack off and still have the relationship. You know what I mean? So like whatever they're doing right now is probably what they're doing to win you over. But then after that, I would like you to pick up the majority of the brunt in the relationship or put in more effort, time, energy to keep the relationship like stable or keep us together. They may want y'all to be more of like a, I don't know, either the provider, say you're a man, or if you're a woman, more of like the house taker, like you take care of the house, or you take care of the like the practical day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean? Because they may not do that. So that may be like you clean, you cook. I don't know what else you may do as a woman, fold clothes or some shit, you know what I mean? Sex, I guess. I don't know. They want the experience because the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, they want that. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they don't want it to be, they don't want it to necessarily, now either they don't, well, I feel like they want to share the household. But I was going to say that I feel like they don't want it to be traditional, like exactly traditional, because like I kind of get this vibe of like this being like a woman who don't cook, or this being like a man who don't um maybe they don't fix stuff, maybe all they do is throw money at stuff, but you do all the cooking, you do all the cleaning, you know what I mean? I'll pay the bills or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like they kind of have that vibe, but like non-traditional in some way where I'm not gonna say it's not beneficial for you, but like y'all may have to talk it out. So maybe they want to have that conversation, but like at the same time, they don't know if they're really ready to commit or if you're really ready to commit. So I'm kind of picking that vibe up because like I want the relationship and I'm happy in the relationship, but like I also realize like what it may take to kind of keep this going, and that's not what I want to do. So they're just realizing that like I don't really want to have to put a whole lot of effort into like maintaining this or keeping this connection up. You know what I mean? Like I kind of got into this so that way I wouldn't have to work hard, or so that I wouldn't have to like maybe spend a lot of money or something like that. Like so, like for me, I always think of women, but men do this too, where they try to move in with you so they can save money. You know what I mean? Like they try to get into a relationship, it's loving and all that shit. They try to lay on you all good as they could. Cause I know you heard about us when we be broke. We give you the best dick of your life. So that may be what this person is thinking if this is a man. But I always think of this being like a woman, where a woman will get into a relationship with you and not really like want to keep doing what she was doing. But like I hear women say that men do that too. So I don't know. It's giving the vibe of whoever you're dealing with is wanting to do that. They don't want you to know that it's what they want to do though. You know what I mean? So like I'll put up enough effort and I want you to like be fully present in the relationship, even if I don't know that this may not last long, you know, because they kind of feel like they self-sabotage a lot. Them themselves, they know this. They recognize that they themselves self-sabotage a lot. Some of y'all could be because of maybe traditional values, like their family, stuff that they've seen their uncles, their aunts, their moms, their dads do. You know what I mean? So they may be afraid to tell you that. Like, their family has expectations, certain stuff that they need to do. You know what I mean? So they want you to like put on an act or what I mean, keep up appearances for everybody else. You know what I mean? So could be a Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag. So, but I also was kind of picking up this vibe though, that like if what they don't want y'all to know is that like the relationship may have already gone past the honeymoon stage, and this person is thinking about like sabotaging the relationship, breaking up the foundation. Now, some of y'all, they may have already found another relationship. It could be with somebody who's popular or somebody who's kind of, yeah, popular, maybe at their work or popular at somewhere where they go to regularly. So they may be afraid to tell you that. Like they may be growing closer to someone, maybe at their work or somewhere where they like meet them on a frequent basis, or somebody who they've known, they may have reconciled or reunited with somebody. So they may be afraid to tell you that, or they may be afraid to say that to y'all. So that was also another storyline I seen at the end. All right. So that's for Sag. Yeah, we did Pisces already. Love of Yah. Love of Yah. That was okay, Scorpio. All right. I like this deck. I bought this deck with my own hands, my own monies. I like the way they set it up. These cards are really pretty. They're really pretty. You can't even really see it. This is the Temperance. I forgot what that is. I can't even see it. But it's a nice little deck. I don't even remember what the deck was called. I think it was like an ethereal deck though, or something like that. I have to look it up. I bought it on Amazon, on the Zon. Okay, so Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio. So what are they afraid to tell you? The moon. All right. That could be a bunch of shit, so we need some more for that. But we shall see. The moon, though. Okay, and justice in reverse. So they could be thinking that you guys are doing them wrong, or they could be fearing or worrying about this relationship being one-sided, like them being maybe more emotionally involved. Or they could be afraid of you discovering that this is a one-sided connection and that they're like, I don't know, Eight of Cups. Could be. Because the Eight of Cups is in reverse. But for some of y'all, they may 10 of Wands and then the Strength and then the Six of Cups. So they want to make up with y'all. So this may be somebody who's afraid of like, oh, okay. Well, some of y'all, they're afraid that maybe you guys don't feel the same way they feel, that the attraction between y'all could be one-sided. So some of y'all, that's that because of the Eight of Cups is here. So that may be why they also kind of linger around or haven't really moved the situation past a certain point with y'all because it may be one-sided or it may not be equal in some way. They feel like there's a disharmony in the relationship. Some of y'all is because of the attraction. Like they feel like they're maybe being more persistent than you are because of the 10 of Wands and the Strength and the Six of Cups. They may feel that they're pressing the issue more than what you are. Like they may want this more than you. So this may be somebody who's like lingering or hanging out or waiting on you because they feel like the attraction levels is like, I want this more than you do. Or it's in the reverse where they know that you like them more, so like they're afraid that you've already picked up the imbalance in the relationship and already realized that they don't like you as much as you like them. So you just kind of like cut it off. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they're hoping that the door is still open, but they're also afraid that you may do back to them what they did to you. You know what I mean? So like this person's afraid of losing control. They're afraid of like not they want a partner who's more pressed over them or like desires them more or like makes it more evidently clear that they're attracted to them. So this may be somebody who likes a partner who's like, oh, like all over them in a way. Maybe not necessarily like physically, but like text them, call them, I don't know, cash app them, pop up on them at their work or some shit. They want to they feel that you're not as pressed as they are, or you're not as like excited as they would like you to be. You know what I mean? Like you're not really giving them the strong signs that like you're deeply involved or deeply enthralled with them. And that's what this person needs. With the Eight of Cups, you may be, like I said, you may be a void. You may be filling a void for them at this time. They may not want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? So like if you're getting like I said, like a imbalance in the relationship where you feel like you're doing more in the relationship and you're pressing or trying to get the connection to get off the ground. They don't want you to know that they may be still leaving the door open for another partner and they're kind of lingering and dragging their feet, waiting on that person to come back around. You know what I mean? They may be really pressing the issue with this person, and this person may be giving them false hope. Like, yeah, we're gonna do this, that, and third. And that may be also why they're leaving you guys lingering or wondering, or you know what I mean? And then others of y'all, they're worried that you're either going back to a past partner, have a past partner, or leaving the door open for somebody from the past. You know what I mean? Because they feel like maybe some of y'all have a past partner who's pressing or continuing to be persistent, who's charming, who's flattering, who they feel like would probably be more of a better option for y'all. You know what I mean? Maybe strong or, I don't know, somebody who they feel like would be more stable and more secure for y'all. So they may have those irrational fears. Because the moon could be a bunch of different things here. So I'm giving you a bunch of different storylines here because some of these are going in different directions. So again, we're starting off with this moon. So some of y'all, they're feeling like they're afraid that basically they're afraid of their image, of like what it would look like to other people. Maybe y'all bond, y'all connection. They may be worried about like their status, their position in some way, or just like their reputation, how it would look. There could be rumors, some of y'all, there could be rumors about y'all, or it could be rumors about them, or it could just be, like I said, them worrying about what it would look like in public to others. Because maybe some of y'all, this if it's like a past person, I know maybe I'm going a little too deep, but if some of y'all, if this is like a past person, this may be like people may remember the experiences between y'all, what may have happened. You know what I mean? And maybe remember that maybe it was a one-sided connection, or that you were like pressed about this person, or that they were more pressed about you. Because like this person could be worried about like how it would look to other people if I were to return. And then others of y'all, it's just like I gave you all those other storylines. But yeah, but they would like to. This person is pressed about it. Either which way, all these people or all these scenarios, these people were pressed about having a connection, would like to reconcile, would like to be back around y'all. They still got fond memories of y'all. They would like to charm y'all. They would like to be more persistent, you know what I mean, when you're around. You know what I mean? They feel like there's something, some of y'all, they feel like there's something between y'all, but with the moon here, it's like, I don't really know what's between us. The moon means that there's some type of romantic experience that's developing in secret. And in the sexual tarot, it mean that. And that's kind of what I was relating this to too. It's like it kind of gives that vibe. Like there's something deeper between us, but I don't really know what. And I don't want to be too persistent, or I don't want to press too much and you not feel the way that I feel. So that's what that, you know what I mean? So that's what they're afraid to tell y'all. It's like, I'm fond of you. I'm really like attracted to you, or really pressed about being around you guys. You know what I mean? And then others of y'all, it's still, either way, it's still like I'm attracted to you, but it's just that it's one-sided. Like you may want the connection more than they want it, or they feel like they want it more than you do. So it could be both, where it could be like they're delusional, where they may think you want it more than what you do. You know what I mean? So they may be afraid to say that I like you more than you like me, or I don't want you to know that you like me more than I like you. So it's one or two. But anyway. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Scorpio, or Leo. Could be doing one of these. But they definitely want y'all back. They miss y'all. What's up there, Tiffy? They definitely miss y'all. They're afraid to tell y'all that. I miss you. Because I don't want to, if I tell you I miss you, then I got to be the more persistent one. I got to keep showing up. I got to be the one to really carry the relationship, especially if y'all like have unfinished business. You know what I mean? They could be waiting on y'all to come back around. And it's like, man, I don't want to be the one to press the issue, because now I got to like do what you want me to do. And that's not what they want. They want to have control. Okay. So okay, so let's look and see. Libra. Yeah, Tiffy, it's so funny how you always be showing up for Libra. I don't be mad. Just make sure that like is in there. All right, so Libra, um, what are they afraid to tell you? Ooh, that's a lot. We're gonna take all those. Four cups in reverse. All right. Well, for one, they don't want you guys to know that they miss y'all. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands, four cups in reverse. So I always want to say that the house don't feel like a home without you around, or they don't feel as comfortable on their own without you around. Some of y'all, they feel like you guys got opportunities that they're not able to get because you're very attractive. They also felt like you guys use them maybe to get other people involved, or get other people, some of y'all to get a past connection to like come back, or get somebody from your past to come back. So some of y'all, they're afraid to say that. I don't know why they'd be afraid to say that. I just say it to you. But I guess they may be afraid that like some of y'all are getting cozy, or like seizing an opportunity with somebody who you guys may find to be more attractive, or who you may have felt like you missed an opportunity with. And some of y'all, that four cups can also mean that they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you in general. Like you're the one that got away, and you're looking more attractive. You're looking like you're taking better care of your health. You know what I mean? Some of y'all look like you guys maybe have lost weight, or like you guys maybe have gained weight, or there's just been some type of changes to your physical body. So this could be good. This could be bad. Usually with the Queen of Wands, it means that it's good, because she's an active. So she usually like runs marathons. She's usually outside physically, lives a more physically active life. So some of y'all, they may be afraid to tell y'all that they're afraid of you guys like becoming maybe more attractive, maybe like starting to focus on your health, and like getting outside, or having more experiences, because they feel like your judgment or your like perception of the relationship that you have would change. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they may be trying to get y'all fat, trying to take you out to eat all the time. You want to go travel, you want to go do this, they may be trying to knock you off your schedule, or knock you off of like, I don't know, of like I'm gonna say your well-being, but it's not like intentionally trying to harm you. It's like I kind of don't want you to be like viewed as a big deal anymore. I don't want people to like be falling in love with you as soon as they see you. So they're afraid to tell you that. Like it's your beauty or your attractiveness makes them uncomfortable, or like it makes me uncomfortable having you around other people. You know what I mean? Like taking you out in public because I know everybody's looking at you, or I know that other people want you. So this person kind of has an issue because they feel like at some point you're going to change your view or your judgment about them. That's why they kind of feel like you're using them maybe for like clout, or using them to like draw attention to you. So like maybe they're attractive, maybe they're the attractive one. I don't know. Or they're some of y'all, they're using you to draw more attention to them. So they may not want you to know that. Like, you know what I mean? I use you to like draw other women, other men to my life. You know what I mean? Like when other people know I'm dealing with you, they try to outdo you. You know what I mean? So they may not want you to know that. That may be something they're afraid of you knowing or telling you. Because that temperance in reverse, somebody who wants to use you. Now they could either be using you for your beauty, or they could be using you for like the admiration that comes. So maybe you flatter them. Maybe just having you around and associate with you makes me look good by association. You know what I mean? It could be any of that. You know, maybe because like everybody knows you, everybody likes you, so it makes me likable too. Like they may be afraid to tell you that. Like I use you because you're a big deal, and like by association, I'm also a big deal because I'm with you or because I got you. So it kind of gives that vibe too. You know what I mean? But they also kind of worry about your judgment, worry about this ending before it really gets off the ground or before it really gets started. You know what I mean? Yeah. They also want y'all to know that like if y'all had like an ending or relationship, they blame you. They blame you. They tell other people. Like if you had an ending of a connection or a breakup with the connection, they be blaming you. They tell other people that they were doing majority of the work, or that they were like the relationship, the end of the connection was on them. That it was on them. You didn't leave them, they left you. So I don't know why they would be afraid to tell you that, but I guess they don't want that to get out or something. Cause that was kind of something I was noticing here. But really, this person is worried more so about like the attention you draw, the people that like you, the people that they find. I don't know, because it's your appearance. It's your appearance at this time. It makes them uncomfortable, makes them uneasy. You know what I mean? Makes them uneasy because they kind of feel like there's like a vast difference between y'all. Maybe it's because you're more appealing, or maybe it's because they're more appealing. I don't know. They feel there's a vast difference between y'all. It could be like maybe your outlook, or it could be your lifestyles. Like y'all may have a different lifestyle. They may not agree with your lifestyle, but they may be feeling like if I spend enough time with you, eventually you'll grow out of that, or you'll get out of that. So they don't want you to know that. Like they may just kind of hang around, linger around, just for the clout, just for the recognition of having you, or just like saying, I'm with this person. You know what I mean? They may kind of feel like it's more of a burden though, or like it's like a difficulty being able to like, I don't know, push you. I'm gonna say push you over because they want to push you over. They want to be able to do that with you, like where their judgment makes a difference, where they're like they want to, but how they respond should make such a difference in your life. Their lack of response should affect you so much. So that's what they're afraid to tell you, that they want to have more impact over your life. They want to have more decision making over your life. Mm. And for some of y'all, I really feel like this person feel like this isn't even over. They feel like this connection really isn't over. Like it's not done yet. There's still a chance for it to like for us to forgive and forget and start with a clean slate. It's really mostly because they find you to be attractive. They find y'all to be appealing. You know what I mean? It just makes them uncomfortable that like other people like you. So like they're afraid to tell you that. They're like they be uncomfortable on their own, or they be uncomfortable when you're not around, or you know what I mean? Like when you're around, I have all the confidence in the world. I can talk, I can be myself. You know what I mean? I can act out. I can like take action on things that I've always wanted to take action on, but it's only when you're around, boo. You know what I mean? So you be boosting this person's confidence, or you be gassing this person's heads up. So they don't want you to know that. They're too afraid to tell you that. But most of y'all, I'm getting like they want to start over, forget, sweep it under the rug, whatever happened between us, and I want to rush until like renewing the connection and get right back to where we were, wherever y'all were at before. I want to get right back to that. Let's go right back to that. Like just get back in the bed, let's snuggle, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because this person has grown, they grew comfortable to y'all, or it was convenient. You know what I mean? But now that either y'all, if y'all not around, it's an inconvenience. Like there's like a void that's kind of there. You know what I mean? Where I used to feel comfortable. Like I said, I used to feel like a house was a home, but now it's not a home anymore. You know what I mean? And I kind of question my own judgment, but I'm not going to say that I question my judgment. I'm questioning your judgment. And when other people ask what happened, I'm telling them it was you. It wasn't me. It was you. You made the final call. You messed this up. So yeah, that's what they're too afraid to tell y'all, that they don't be taking responsibility for what happened between y'all, how it ended, or whatever. Even if it didn't end, like they may say like any like drastic changes that may have happened in the connection. If they were bad, it was on you. If it was good, I'm taking the account. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Cancer. But some of y'all, this is something else I want to tell y'all real quick because this is somebody who just found y'all attractive. So this person's afraid to tell y'all that they're trying to get closer to y'all soon. They found y'all to be very attractive. They're afraid to take action on y'all because they kind of feel like you guys won't understand them. Maybe this is somebody who's foreign, but if they're not foreign, they just feel like they don't understand how you go about doing things, like your lifestyle. Like they don't maybe your spiritual beliefs, maybe your I don't know. It could be just your lifestyle. They don't really understand, or like your way of like existing at this time. I don't know your philosophies, whatever the fuck. It's really like how you kind of like live in the world. They don't really understand how you do it. So they would like to basically be more persistent in a relationship or do something soon to get your attention. They're gonna try to do something to get your attention, but they don't want to seem too pressed. Like I want to take action, but like what action do I take? And I don't want to seem like I'm too pressed to be in a relationship with you, though I am, but I don't want you to know it. You know what I mean? Like it makes me uncomfortable having to be the one to like take action first. So like if this is a man, this is a man who's used to like women hitting on him. And if this is a woman, this is a woman who's, you know, used to the traditional way of a man taking action. So with that judgment in reverse, it's kind of like you not this is not like what I would expect out of like a man if you're a man. But if you're a woman, it's like, well, I'm used to women doing this, so I know this isn't the type of lifestyle that maybe you're used to. So I think that's what it is. Like this may be somebody who's also used to people chasing them and they may feel like you're not really used to that, so they just kind of like let it fall to the wayside. Like, well, I'm used to people chasing me. I'm pretty popular. I'm pretty hot right now. So, what you gonna do? So it could be. I gave you all signs. I gave you all signs. I did right. Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces. Yeah, Taurus. Could be one of them. Yeah, you know everybody says that too. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot all the time. I don't chase. They be like, I don't chase. Mostly women say that. I don't chase. I don't know. I was just watching. I've been watching this show. It's a show that y'all probably have already watched, but I'm behind on shit all the time. It's a show called Bridgerton. Bridgerton. Have y'all ever seen that show? In that show, the women are chasing and they're getting married. If you've been watching the show, they're getting married. Well, I'm only on the first season. I'm only on the first season. So in this first season, women are getting married and they're chasing the men and they're getting what they want. You know what I mean? They getting some good picks for them. They're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? The men like they do what they do, but like the women are like, I like him. I'm going for this one. You know what I'm saying? So no more is it's terrible. It got bad. I don't know. I just started watching the first season, and I only started watching it because it kept like suggesting it to me. And then what I wanted to really look at was like the tradition of marriage and like why they were doing it and like what you know what I mean. I kind of wanted to get the backstory. I didn't really care too much about the romance. Fuck all that shit. I just wanted to know like how what were their procedures? Like what were they getting married for? What was the reasoning behind it at that time? And like just some of their like the traditions that they were going through and all that, you know what I mean, and then how far we've come from that tradition, you know what I mean. So that's all right. So anyway, who we on now? We are on Virgo. No, Capricorn again. Capricorn again. No, we have Virgo. All right, so you said wait until I get to where? Wait till you get to season 4. Oh, okay, I can't wait to see it then. You said I chase every now and then, but shit, you feel unnoticed. Oh, feel unnatural. Oh, it feel unnatural. Why is that? I mean, I always think about this. Like, I think like if it doesn't work, stop doing it. But if it works, then keep doing it. Like if you're getting the results you want, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with like not pursuing the people. But if you're pursuing them and you're getting what you want, I don't know why you would stop. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm getting what I want after I go for what I want, why would I stop? Everybody says that women aren't supposed to chase, women aren't supposed to work, women aren't supposed to spit, women aren't supposed to vote, women aren't supposed to talk back. This was all things that used to be what women aren't supposed to do. And now here y'all are running the world a lot, doing all the things that you couldn't do before. People died so that you can do the shit that you say you're not supposed to do. You can do it now. That's the luxury. Women don't have to be, you know what I mean, in the back no more. You could be out here, be seen. You could make a move. That's the thing that a lot of people are afraid of y'all recognizing. It's like we don't want you to be able to choose what you want, because that they say it breaks down society. They say it breaks down. They said it breaks down society when women get a choice and a decision, because then women don't mate with like who's in their realm or in their rate. They mate with a select group of men. You know what I mean? So like then there's like a group of men that would be like the blue collar or working men who don't get the sex, who don't want to keep working and being what do you call it, a relevant member in society because y'all not fucking them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of those moments where it's like, what do you do? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Yeah, men do. Yeah, they do. Men do initiate. I'm with you, Brittany. They initiate, but women do be having that, like, I think I can do better. Are you sure? Are you sure you can do better? Have you seen yourself? All right, anyway, that's a little rant. Here we go. What was it? What are they afraid to tell y'all? We got the world in reverse. They want a do over. They got unfinished business. I got the strength. They want to work. Oh, not strength. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, in the world in reverse, they want to do over. They would like to try to fix it. You know what I mean? This time they would like to be more consistent. But I don't know why they wouldn't want y'all to know that. They check on y'all. I want to say they check on y'all pictures. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They feel left out by y'all. They want to give to y'all now. And it's probably because they feel like other people are orbiting y'all with the world. Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. They definitely feel rejected by y'all. They feel like other people are like had taken their space or feel like, I don't know, feel whatever, wherever they were at with y'all at some point. I got the Hermit here. Yeah, they be keeping tabs. Eight of Cups. They definitely feel like something's been missing since you guys have been gone. If you're not in like union with this person, if you guys are in union with this person, then they're afraid to tell you that everything has become monotonous. It feels the same. I would like to have some new experiences. I would like to see what else is out there. If I'm really being honest, you know what I mean? Like this has really grown comfortable. I've gotten used to this. You know what I mean? I feel like I've outgrown this dynamic, this relationship, this household, whatever the fuck. I feel like I've outgrown this. If you're with this person, they feel like, okay, I've gotten comfortable. I kind of know what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like it's become now a pattern or a consistent pattern now. So, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm kind of open to something new. They it gives about like I'm kind of open to something new. Yeah. Because it comes like I feel like there's something else that could be like something is missing from this connection. So you know how mostly women do this, but men don't do this when they're in a relationship that they're happy with. Women do this. So most likely it could be if it's a man who feels like he's done a lot to be like we're secure, we're stable. I paid majority of the bills like I need to, or paid all the bills like I need to. I do my due diligence, and I would like a little something on the side. You know what I mean? Or I would like to have maybe more time to myself. Not necessarily, maybe they don't want another relationship, but they would like to have more time to themselves. They tend to isolate a lot. They tend to go ghost a lot. They tend to like, sulk and be moody and, you know what I mean? Not want people around. So they may be afraid to tell you that. Like, they work a lot, but like also I need time to myself. I always have people in my space. I always have people around me. I don't be feeling like talking. I don't be feeling like, you know what I mean, having you like, sometimes I just want you around, but I don't necessarily want to talk. I don't want deep introspective communication at this time. I just want you in my space. You know what I mean? But when you be talking or when you be bringing up stuff at that time, it's like it feels uncomfortable. That's one storyline I was kind of picking up too. But usually with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here in this world reverse, this person really just wants to rebuild the trust back into the connection because you were comfortable. This relationship is more of a convenience for them, so they don't really have to be alone. That's what they don't want you to know. They don't want to be alone because that's what the Hermit is with this Four of Cups. It's somebody who's looking for somebody who they can kind of be comfortable with, be secure with, maybe move in with. You know what I mean? They'll work hard. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know. I think they're trying to escape their past in some way, which could be a past partner, but it could be anything. It could be maybe they were like once financially dependent on somebody. Maybe they were like struggling financially because that Five of Pentacles is here with the Eight of Pentacles. One of y'all could be more of a hard worker than the other, and they could just be hanging on to you guys for comfort. You know what I mean? Like I see how hard you work, so I'm quite sure that you're gonna have a comfortable life. So I want to be there with you. So they may be afraid to tell you that they're trying to find ways to make you comfortable, trying to find ways to make you complacent. You know what I mean? So that way you can't really just leave this person behind. Because some of y'all they have abandonment issues, especially with this world in reverse and Five of Pentacles. They have abandonment issues, so they like to have partners work hard or like put in a lot of effort to like attain them or have them, you know what I mean? So that way they know you're not going to leave. You know what I mean? So that's a little strategy there too, where people have you put in all this extra work because once you've invested, now you're not fitting to just leave. You done spent all that money. You're not fitting to just leave, or you done gave me all this sex, or you done cooked all these meals, or you done, you know what I mean, straightened up my house and did all this other good stuff. You ain't fitting to just leave. You finna hang around now. So they're trying to figure out how to get you comfortable. You know what I mean? So that way you don't want to leave. You'll want to be around me all the time, or you'll want me to be around you all the time. When I'm not around, something will feel like it's missing. That's what they're afraid to tell you. That's what they want, but they're afraid to tell you. I want you to need me, but like not really. I mean, I'm not gonna say not really need me. I want you to need me, but I want you to need what I do for you. Or I need you. I miss what you did for me. It could be that too. It's one of the two, because that world is like, I want you to, I want to do this over. I want you to come back around. And I want to put the time, the energy, the effort into it. You know, I feel left out. I feel like you're having experiences that like I'm not able to share with you. I feel left out. You know what I mean? I feel like a stranger now on the outside, seeing everybody else. Like SpongeBob and Squidward, when they were just like running, they was just like running and shit. And Squidward's watching Patrick and SpongeBob outside. Like, they just out here having a ball. And Patrick was in the house. I mean, yeah, Patrick was in the house. Oh, not Patrick. Squidward was in the house, all jealous, looking out the window. It's one of those moments where it feels like you're having all these experiences that I'm not able to share with you, or you're not like acknowledging me, you're overlooking me. You know what I mean? So I like to have an opportunity with you, but you're overlooking me. So it's kind of giving that vibe. You seen that? You seen that SpongeBob? That was a real good imitation. I did a real good job there. Yep. Universal, hit me up. You guys need another actor. I could be a B-roll, something like that. I could do something like that. But yeah, for most of y'all, this person just has issues like being alone, doesn't want to be alone. So they're willing to put the effort, the time, the energy into a connection. They're just going to figure out what would make you comfortable so you won't want to leave them. All right, so it could be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn. Yep. Okay. So, Leo, let's see what they're afraid to tell you. What are they afraid to tell you? What would they be afraid to tell you, Leo? Hey, what's up there, Leo, babe? Hey, ML, where you been at? All right, so Leo, what do they want but are afraid to tell you? So Three of Pentacles, Hangman in reverse. All right. Hmm. So they want to stand out to y'all. So they would like to be able to talk to you, change your mind, change your outlook on them. King of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Sun here. I get them wanting to be back, have y'all around them, like have you around them all the time. Oh, okay. So this may be somebody who likes, like, they like having you around, just like looking at you. So they may be afraid that I just want you around so I can look at you. They be jealous of y'all too. They be jealous of like how happy y'all are when y'all like without them, or whenever they're like out of town or away or something like that. They also kind of feel like you guys would be happy maybe being courted by other people or being pursued by other people. So, or they are. I don't know. One of y'all is. One of y'all is. Because there's a jealousy here. So either they're jealous of like other people that are pursuing you, and they're afraid to tell you that, or they feel like you're having other people pursuing you, and you're either misleading them or telling them something that like is an alternate, like what do you call it? Ultimately not true. I was gonna say alternately not true. So maybe like you're giving them different stories. You tell them one thing, they tell them another. So this may be somebody who listens very like receptive to you guys. They like listen very keenly to the details of the things you say. So you gotta watch what you say to this person. You know what I mean? Because they may want to bring up some stuff. But mostly with the sun here, this is really like a good vibe. So don't let me fool you or nothing. So this is what they want from y'all, but they don't want to tell y'all. They want to be able to take a risk with y'all. They want you guys to like either work with them or do something with them to try to like, so that way it can change their perspective. It can change your perspective. So maybe it's like going out or like spending time together, or taking some type of random trip or a random adventure together. Because we got the Three of Wands and we got the Fool and we got the Sun. They may want y'all to take a random trip with them, or they may want to take a random trip with y'all. They want to be able to talk you into it. They want to be able to like say something in a way where like, oh, okay, I see this, or they like where you would take a trip to them or something like that. They want to be able to say things in a way where it kind of like trigger you. Nah, maybe trigger you. Maybe trigger you in a way where like you'll have to express yourself or like take action in a way where maybe you wouldn't have taken action before. Because that King of Wands could be passive aggressively approaching you, or passively aggressively like saying things to you. So like they want some of y'all, they want you to catch the hint and like take action, or pursue them or something like that, or say something to them, or text them, or call them, or something like to see them. So I don't know. It's intended to get you to notice them, to wake up to them. Wake up, notice me. I want you to notice me. And because the three of Pentacles is the first thing I saw. So normally this is like being supportive, being on the same page. So they want that. Hey, Kitty, thank you so much. Ooh, Linus Kitty, thank you so much. But it's like I want to stand out to you. That's what it is. I want to stand out. I want you to notice me. I want you to see, oh yeah, it can make sense because you guys are Leo. So you'd find partners who want to stand out, who want to be seen. Because it's like what is it? A reflection of you. So they want to be seen by y'all. They want to go out in public, or they want you guys to be out in public more. But I guess they be jealous around you. So maybe you don't let them get enough attention. Maybe you soak up all the attention. Maybe you're like really attractive and they give you all the compliments, give you all the flirty messages or whatever. Everybody gives you the gifts, looks out for you. Because they could be like a little jealousy there. You know what I mean? I kind of pick this vibe up here. Three of Wands. They feel like you're going somewhere with it soon. Yeah, I feel like you guys are about to maybe outgrow them, or that your horizons are expanding because of them. So like maybe they gave you the confidence, maybe they made you feel more attractive, maybe you had more of a glow because of them, all that good stuff. But then others of y'all, it's like they want you to see that, but they're not, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes like King Wands could be jealous, but it's like it's jealous in a passive way. I want you to see like I helped you get your confidence. I want you to see that I helped you be confident. I helped you feel attractive. I helped you become ambitious. I helped you create this or make this or be, you know what I mean? So they want to be able to like say that to you, especially with that Knight of Swords. Like I want to straight up just tell you like what I've done for you, what I've sacrificed for you, like what I've done for you to get to the top, what I've done for you to live this life or have this comfortable life. Like I said, passively aggressively like say these things to you. Like I like to let you know, give you a piece of my mind in a way where you're gonna look at what I'm saying and be like, oh, okay. You did go out of your way. You did do something special for me. You were. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? You showed up for me in a way that others would. They kind of want that. Ah, it's their ego. They like the ego. They like their ego stroke. That's what they want you to do. Stroke their ego more. Stroke their ego more. Some of y'all, they feel like you guys are like outshining them. Well, not outshining them. They feel like you're not really sharing the sunlight with them or sharing the spotlight with them. You know what I mean? Like you've gotten maybe more arrogant. You've started like talking to them maybe ruder, or started being maybe more blunt with them now. And they're starting to look at you totally different now. They're starting to notice you like, I don't know, coming in, some of y'all coming into your own, because like there's a changed perspective about you. And so what they would want is for you guys to like bring back that like that fun, outgoing, like lighthearted energy, opposed to this like rude, confident, arrogant, I know my shit don't stink type of vibe. That's what they want from y'all. And they're afraid to tell y'all that. Because most of y'all, they're afraid of like losing good standing with y'all. That's what it be. It's like I don't want to lose good standing with you. I don't want to be looked at in the light where like you don't want to talk to me, or you don't want to be around me, or you're gonna like look past me into the next opportunity, or to the next romantic suitor, or you know what I mean? Like they don't want that. That's what it is. You know, they feel like you guys got also more career aspirations than them, or have more like potential to go further in life than them. So they would like you to maybe take them along. I'm guessing with the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, like take me along. If you're becoming famous or some shit, or you I don't know, maybe you get the big raise at your job or something, and maybe you get ready to move. They want you to take them along. Move me with you. Take me with you. I want to go with you, or something along the lines of that. Can I get this person wanting to like share some experiences with y'all? Travel, well, not vacation. It's really just travel, or like having you come to them. But then again, with the Three of Wands and the Fool, it could be travel and experiences. Seeing how far this can go. Cause like, I do get this person wanting to do that, like just kind of see how far I can go. I want to put myself out there. I want you to notice me. You know what I mean? I want to have conversation with you. I want you to like want this to go somewhere first, man or woman. They want you to want it to go somewhere first. You know what I mean? Give me clear signs that this is what you want, or clear communication that this is what you want, and then just be willing to go for the journey. Just be willing to go for it and see where it can lead, what can happen from there. So yeah, they would like to be able to change your mind about them, or change your perspective about them just by having you around. You know what I mean? This person is like confident that like you'd want me. All right. So anyway, Could be an Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Aries. I said Sag? I did. Okay. All right. So who we on now? Cancer. What do they want? It's gonna be on the Cancer. Cancer. What do they want? Okay. Millennial Tarot. It's been a minute. You said he has a show and recently started a giveaway for free tickets. I can afford to go. It's all the extra expenses. I'm not interested in paying hotel, round trip, etc. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. That's a lot there too. I mean, unless you got it like that, then you could do that. But I feel you. You just going for just for that one show. You're like, I don't know. It depends. Depends on how you feel about them. All right. So what do they want from you? Oh, okay. What are they afraid to say? What do they want from you? We got a chair in reverse, which could mean that they want. Okay, in the world in reverse, charity in reverse, world in reverse. So again, this could be another person that would like to start your connection back over, but like they would like to take it. Yeah, we got the death in reverse. This person isn't over, y'all. So what do they want from you is to be able to start over again. But this time they would like to take charge of being and I would say be a leader of the relationship. They want to be able to take advantage of the interaction between y'all. Some of y'all lunch, dinner, meals, something. They want to be able to take advantage of y'all and not like have you not be able to move on from them after this situation. So after the interaction, they basically want to be able to intertwine y'all lives together. This is somebody who has control issues or power, like what do they call it? Authority issues. So they may want to be able to be an authority in your life where I can tell you what to go, what to do, when to do it. So they may have that type of control issues, or they want to be able to control the dynamic in that way. All right, where you can't really let them go, you can't leave them alone. And with the death in reverse, they could want to have something that ties you guys together so that you can't move away from them or like end the connection between y'all, which could be like marriage. It could be a house, kids, maybe a business. I mean, you can still get out of a business agreement. It may sometimes be hard because maybe you have to like cut your nose off to spite your face at times. But I mean, all right. I want to say they want you to show them off online. 'Cause I'm noticing it with the vision. Yeah, I think they want you to show them off online or post them in pictures. Post more pictures, like more pictures of you, of your face, or of like your maybe your body or something like that. They want you to post more pictures. They want to see y'all more. They feel like you don't post enough, most of y'all. And then others of y'all, they would like you to post them online, but they don't want to ask for that. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like I don't want to say that. I don't want to tell you that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then fun employed. So what they want an easygoing relationship, a connection where you guys are kind of like just maybe not even working, maybe just like around each other. So this may be somebody who wants to take care of you guys, but like have total control over everything in your life. You know what I mean? So somebody else, maybe somebody who has the money to do that, where they can take care of y'all, but they also don't want you guys to have any life outside of them, any external connection to anything or anybody outside of them. You know what I mean? They may want y'all to take y'all pictures down. But then others of y'all, they want y'all to post more pictures. They feel like y'all haven't posted enough pictures. So do with that with what you will. Cause I kind of get both storylines. Cause like one where they want to like take y'all over, they want to travel, do all these experiences, but I'm the leader. I say what we do when we do it. I'm funding it. You know what I mean? But this may be somebody who uses the resources, money, or uses some type of influence that they have to control you. So that's what they want, but are like afraid to say that straight out, like tell you straight out, like this is what I do. Like if you're with me, this is how it's gonna go. Like they're afraid to just kind of lay it down and just, you know what I mean, be the boss or be in charge. Or if this is like the other way around, like if this is like if I'm talking about a man for you, if they're like afraid to like take charge or be the leader, then this is like a woman. This is a woman who wants to do that. She wants to be in charge. She wants to run, you know what I mean, run the relationship. She wants to assert herself a lot more. She would like to have you come back around, but it's because you feel like y'all have unfinished business or because you guys are tied into something, maybe money, finances, something along the lines of that. Like they want another chance. I kind of get this being a past person with the death in reverse and the world in reverse. Like I want this maybe a past person who wants this to like have a second go round. There's still stuff between us that I feel like we haven't fully closed it. We haven't closed the cycle the way it was supposed to close. So I like to initiate and see if we still have potential. I don't feel like this is over yet. So like I would like to come visit you, or I like to travel towards you. I would like you to travel towards me. Because like I said, I feel like we're still intertwined or still connected. I'm trying to see if you see me the same way I see you. Like, are you like as smitten with me as I'm smitten with you? So they would like to be able to text y'all, call y'all, or something. Maybe comment on your posts, your pictures, something. They would like to be able to like kind of get you to see them, get you to notice them. I was gonna say change your perspective on them, but maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just like I want you to notice me, almost like Leo, where I want to stand out for you to notice me. So that's what this person would want. They want to be able to have some type of influence over your life and the direction of the relationship or the connection. You know what I mean? Like a strong pull. I don't want you to be able to say, oh, I was just with her or with him, or you know what I mean? Yeah, it was okay. You know what I mean? They want to have be able to have like that say so, like maybe in your house, maybe in your everyday life, any of that. Like it's some of that. Mm. Mm. And then others of y'all, there's like this little story here where they wanted to borrow some money from y'all. I don't know who y'all dealing with, but they may want to borrow some money from y'all. Or they may have come up on some money and they may not want you to know that. Why would they want that but not want you to know that? I don't get that. And I don't even see why would they would do that. Hmm. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. But yeah, that's what I was getting. I get an experience this person wants to have. We go out, we travel, we go eat, we go here. I want to divulge more about myself to you, but I want you to ask me. Like, I don't want to tell you. So this person wants you to ask them stuff. I don't want to have to tell you. Like, you got to ask the right questions. So they want you to ask them the right questions. Some of y'all, they want you to ask deeper, more intense questions, maybe more sexual, over drinks, over food, over, I don't know, movies or some shit like that. They like to maybe go to the movies, go to like a date, go I don't know, monuments or some shit like that, monumental areas or some shit like that. Like see stuff. They want to see stuff with you. Like they want to have an experience, but they also want it to not be the last experience. They want it to go further, you know what I mean? But they want to be able to take advantage of maybe some type of like status or influence that they have. They also want y'all, some of y'all, if they got a nice car, they want you to like fanboy or fangirl over their car. Yeah. And then likes on their pictures. I get likes on their pictures. Knight of Cups. Moody, you're dealing with like a moody lover or like a sometimey lover. So that's maybe what they want. Maybe they want you to be sometimey too. Like moody, emotionally, like some days you be really like in love and really like passionate. And then other days they kind of want you guys to like give them distance, give them space so they can miss you. Or so that they can like fawn over you. Yeah, so they can fawn over you guys. I get that. Like it's like a romancer. They like to like win their partners over. So they like when you're like upset and then they have to make up with you. Oh gosh. They like when you guys be upset, then they have to make up with y'all. That's what that really be. Or they like when you make them upset and then make up with them. So it's one of those. So maybe that's what they want. They want more of that emotional highs and lows, intensities. And then if this was like a newer person, this is a newer person who would just like to pursue you guys. They may be like more like a Casanova or whatever it is for a woman. They may just want to kind of like have the experience, but like still have you around. Some of y'all, they just want you guys to be on the roster. Want you guys to be on the roster, you know what I mean? And like hang around, leave the door open for them. You know what I mean? Like they want to rush to the good parts. That's what they want to do. I want to rush to the good parts. That's what I'm on. So like this person could be selectively generous, especially with the Knight of Cups in reverse. They can be selectively generous. I'll make stuff easy for you. I'll make it easy. You make it easy for me, or you make whatever it is I want easy on me, and I'll make it easy for you. I give you what you want. So that's what they want, kind of like a transactional relationship. Some of y'all. All right. Anyway, it could be doing Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Sag. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Is that all of them? No, that was not. Because I didn't say no Virgo. So that was not all of them. Cool. All right. Hmm. You said he want head all day? Dang. Him sound like me. Him sound like me. I'm cool with that all day. Damn. You said, what if he, wait, only if he wears the thongs I tell him to wear. Somebody just said that. Wait, Brittany, is you a Cancer? Y'all, straight up, I just heard a story about that today. Today, I just heard about this woman because she was hitting this dude with a dildo. She a Cancer. She was hitting the dude with the dildo, put it in the group chat, and then said that the dude was wearing her thongs, and then posted the picture of him wearing her thongs. Cause she would tell him to wear them though. You feel me? But still, he was putting them on though. But like, you know what I mean? Then she turned around like blew his cover, you know what I'm saying? Told everybody. I'm like, damn. You can't do nothing with no Cancer women. When they get upset, they just start telling all your business. That's why. Can't trust them. When they get emotional, they just be putting it all out there. Damn. And then you just said that. That was so crazy. Like, what was the chances of you saying when he put on the thong that you want him to put on? That was like, whoa. All right, but anyway, you say I'd keep it discreet. That's what they always say. People always say that. Like when men be like, no, I'll never tell my homeboy that I had sex with you. As soon as we leave, we're telling her. We're telling the boy, yo, guess who I just cracked? No matter how old they get, they're like 50, 60. They still do that. Like, damn, bro. Not me, though. I'm perfect. I don't do that. I'm just saying, though. All right, so Gemini. What do they want from you? Oh, yeah, we got Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's cool. We only got three. I can go with that. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands, Four of Wands. Some of y'all, they would like to reunite just for a brief moment. Some of y'all just probably want a little sex. They may want to go somewhere with y'all again, spend a little weekend, spend some time together, reunite, but for a brief time, brief moment, not long. This is not long. You know what I mean? They may want some time. I mean, I don't know what would be long for y'all. Like I feel like it'd be like a vacation for them. They would like to spend time with y'all, like maybe stay over, get past a certain point with y'all. Maybe y'all never spent the night at each other's house. They would like to do that. You know what I mean? If you've done that before, then that's cool. Maybe they want you to meet their family. It's the Four of Wands here. They would like to get past a certain point with y'all. They would like you guys to focus more on them. Yeah, this is the African tarot. You like this one? It's the African tarot. So yeah, they would like you guys to focus on them a lot more. They want your undivided attention. They would like the relationship to get off the ground. Maybe you guys, if this is a past person, this is a past person who would like to renew the connection. And like I said, focus more on you now. And like, but it's really just for a brief moment. So even if they would like to renew the connection, they just probably want to fuck you. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Now, others of y'all, if you're in a connection, then this person would like to like focus elsewhere. They would like to like if you have the connection, because I get it vibe like so. There's three different scenarios I'm gonna give you. So one scenario I just gave you, but then the second scenario is if you're like with them, this person would like to like look elsewhere. They would like to see what else is out there. They want a connection, but they want it kind of like for short term, maybe just for sexual, you know what I mean? Or just for like the paper, maybe to help them get their money up. Cause I got a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Some of y'all could be just like to help them get their money up. You know what I'm saying? And they would like to like be a lot more clear about the expectations, the boundaries of the relationship. You know what I mean? They want you to be more clingy, maybe more receptive to their needs than they are for you. Maybe not. You know, usually with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it could be somebody who kind of holds back from like giving what the relationship needs to breathe. Well, no, yeah, give the relationship what it needs to be substantial. So they may want you to do that, or this may be somebody who like plans to do that. But why would they want that but be afraid to tell you that? Because the Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, maybe because like commitment. This person may have commitment issues with the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They may have commitment issues. Some of y'all, they may have not seen any like viable relationships or like quality relationships in their past. With the Queen of Swords, it could be somebody who's kind of bitter or kind of like resentful of like long-term relationships or of like commitment. So they may want the commitment vibe, but like not necessarily want it like all the time. So that might be what it is. This person may need like they may use either relationships as distraction or they may use like monetary gain, money, like I don't know, going places, spending money on me as like a way to gauge that you like them. So I don't think of this being like a woman, but maybe men feel that way too. I know I do, but maybe I don't know. Maybe other men feel that way too. So I know women feel that way. Like when you don't spend money on them, they kind of feel like you don't like them. You know what I mean? So some men feel that way. But this may be like somebody who feels that way. if it's a man. But if it's a woman, this is a woman who like wants to have a relationship. They may have recently ended another relationship, and they may be using you guys as like a distraction or using you guys to get over another connection. Especially with the Queen of Swords, like they may be trying to cut somebody else out of their life that they had a long existing connection with or a bond with. Maybe they were once married or maybe they once lived together, but they like this is somebody who needs somebody to like be more nurturing and receptive to their needs. So they may be pinpointing you as that. If this is like a newer person, if this is like a person who you guys are like entertained or intertwined with at this time, then this is somebody who like wants to be able to like distract themselves with like sex with y'all or wants to be able to distract themselves with like spending time with y'all, doing something with y'all. Like it's an extensive amount of time though. Like, so let's go out, let's go to the gym, let's go to the movies, let's go to the mall, let's go to the park. Let's put our IKEA stuff together. They want to do something along the lines of that. Like I would like to spend extended time with you guys, but I want you to need it more. I want you to kind of express that you want it more than I do. They want you to be more of the nurturing or like the needy, clingy person. So like they like the affection, but like you gotta initiate it. You gotta be the one to like make it happen. So they don't want to have to ask for it. That's what's going on. They don't want to have to ask for affection, or they don't want to have to ask for sex, or they don't want to have to say it straight out, but they also don't want the commitment that comes along with maybe the sex that you guys may be giving them. They kind of want you to like do your own thing, but like be on call when I'm ready for you. Yeah, they kind of want you to do your own thing, but so like you got to be able to like be emotionally mature or not emotionally mature, emotionally. You have to be able to reassure yourself. What is it called though? Emotionally. Damn, what is it called? No, I mean emotionally stable core, but not that. Emotionally, I guess I could say mature, but it's not even that. Like you gotta be able to deal with your own feelings. That's what this person is saying. Like you gotta be able to like understand your own feelings, or you need to be able to like understand my feelings, put my feelings first sometimes. Yeah, it's one of those. Like they want it kind of gives a vibe. Who was this for? I did. Where like they want to have a relationship, but they also want to have like freedom or separated. It's like separation in a way. So like maybe you guys live in the same house but have like separate beds or something like that. Like, but like they use the affection or they use the intimacy as a distraction, maybe from work, maybe from like, day-to-day stuff. They like to be cuddled, hugged, but they yeah, self-soothed. Boom, cozy dreams, you got it. Self-soothed. That's exactly what it is. You need to be able to self-soothe. Yes, that was exactly what it was. I couldn't think of it. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. It just wasn't coming to me. But yeah, that's what it is. You need to be able to self-soothe. Because like they want the relationship, but they don't want the relationship. They like a partner who like needs them, is clingy, is like emotionally receptive when they're ready for it, but it's almost like turning it off and on. You know what I mean? So this could come off as a game, especially with the Ace of Pentacles universe. It may seem like it's getting started, but then it's not getting started. It may seem like it's getting started, then they get distracted, or then they go over here, or they go over there. So like what they want is like to have a partner who will like be there for them when they're ready. You know what I mean? That's why it kind of feels like somebody may even feel like a game or feel like you should probably do something else because the Page of Pentacles is here. So you may feel inadequate, or this person may only want to give a little bit. They don't necessarily want to like fully invest in a household or into like moving in or into like committing in that light just yet. They're not like there yet. But then others of y'all, they want to, and they're trying to vet you to do that. So they want to have more time spent so they can kind of gauge if that's what you want to do or if you would be viable enough to do that. So yeah, take both of those. There was like a couple of those different storylines there. I don't know. I just know they would like to spend more time with y'all and be around y'all. But most of y'all just seems like just sex. And if you guys are already in there, you guys are on a rocky ground, then they would like to end the connection, or they would like to see somebody else outside of that. But they kind of feel connected or not connected. They feel like they would be missing something, missing you or missing something, missing maybe your advice, missing your like wisdom, the insight that you be given. Like it's something that they feel like they've missed that they would want to have, and they wouldn't totally want to end the relationship. So they would still want to have like a friendship or still want to have like some type of connection. Maybe they could do business with y'all if y'all do business or some shit. I don't know. Like I would still want to have some type of bonded connection with y'all, or maybe you guys live in the same household, but like we're just friends or some shit like that. I don't know how that may play for y'all, but yeah. All right. Anyway, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Gemini. Cancer, Libra, Cancer. Yep, that was it. Yep. Okay. Who we on now? We is on Taurus. Let's see. You said a roommate with benefits, right? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. Like, I'm not really ready yet, but I do want the sex, and I do want you to spend the night, and I do want to spend the night over there. You know what I mean? I give you a little something, little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I put a little bit on your rent or something, just a little bit. It ain't too much. They said a roommate with benefits is crazy, right? I know, right? It do be. All right. So anyway, Taurus. Let me see. Four cups. What do they want? But afraid to. They want to be able to offer y'all something soon. They want to be able to be comfortable around y'all. Tower in reverse. Hmm. So what do they want? But afraid to say the Tower in reverse and the four cups. Oh, and the sun. Oh yeah, they would like to be okay. They would like to be around you guys. They would like to run into y'all unexpectedly, or like to like have some type of sudden breakthrough in y'all connection where it just starts to take off. You know what I mean? So some of y'all they like to pop up on y'all and like share some time, share an experience, maybe go travel, maybe travel to you, see where it can go. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles here and the Empress here. So they maybe like give you more of like a luxury experience. Buy a room, buy a hotel, Airbnb, I don't know. Take on some type of large purchase with y'all. So maybe you guys move in together. Like this person has these grandiose visions about where y'all connection can go already. So they would like to like some of y'all consolidate resources, money, finances, something like that. They like to undermine whatever relationships y'all had prior to them. So whoever you guys were with prior or comfortable with before, they would like to break that up. I don't want you comfortable with them no more. I don't want them like to be comfortable around you anymore. Like this person would like you guys to like be more forward facing when it comes to relationship. They want to see the relationship expand. Go to the next level. Go to the next level. They would like to see that. They would like to have more fun with y'all too. But it's really like I want to spend time with you. I want to spoil you. They want to have children. Ten of Pentacles here and the Empress. They want to have children. They would like to see this go somewhere. Maybe this could be marriage too, because of the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be marriage. Like this may be somebody who wants you to suddenly realize that they are like the best that you can do. Not saying that you can't do better at all, but like right now, in your face, boom, bow. I'm the one. They want you guys to see that. They would like you to have that realization that they're not just doing this for no reason. They're doing this because they see it going somewhere. So they're not maybe interacting with you that much because I mean they're not just interacting with you just to interact with you. They're interacting because I see a future. I see potential. I see this like grounding itself. I see something major. All right. Yeah. Some of y'all get the kids thing because of that Empress and that Ten of Pentacles. But if it ain't kids, then they just want to live like more of a comfortable lifestyle with y'all. You know what I mean? They like maybe I don't know. Some of y'all they want to buy y'all clothes or like change your wardrobe or some shit, or they want to change their wardrobe to being something that you would like. I don't know. I'll get them wanting to have like a comfortable lifestyle, so they want to have like either the same household or they want to like I said, resources. Maybe share a resource, go into business together, or they want to make your life easier, but if it's not them, like it could go in reverse. Because I could say that they want you to make their life easier. It could go both ways. Like they may want you to make their life because that would make more sense for why they would be afraid to tell you that they would like you to make their life easier. You know what I mean? By like you being around, by you making them comfortable, by you presenting the opportunity first. You know what I mean? So like if it's like a newer person, this is a newer person who wants you to get comfortable and just kind of like pop up, pop out of nowhere and offer the opportunity to spend time together. Or maybe give them the signal that you would like them to spend time with you together or something like that, or spend more time together or something. Like just kind of like catch them off guard. Maybe set up like if you're a man, they would want you to like set up a date, just kind of set it up out of nowhere or just pop up out of nowhere and just kind of like let them know like, hey, I'm around, or this is what I want to do, or that's what they want you to do. Just kind of pop up and just be like, hey, I'm around, do you want to do this? Or hey, I was in your town, or I was on the side of town, or I was just getting off of work, do you want to do? They want something like that. They want you guys to get comfortable, unusually comfortable, like in close quarters for some of y'all, and like have fun doing it. So they like to like light, I don't know, some of y'all they want you to light up their world, they want to light up your world, but they want to undermine whatever relationships you guys may have had. So if you're in a relationship or if you're in like previous connections, like friendships or like exes are hanging around or friends, because Three of Cups is usually about friends. but it could be about romantic partners that like still hang and linger around, I guess. So if that's what's going on, they want to break that up. They want to undermine any of those relationships, any close bonds that you have. They would like to undermine those so that they could be your sunshine. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And like I said, it's an investment that they're seeing this as. They see this relationship as an investment. They're looking at you guys as a trophy with the Nine of Cups and the Empress, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. They're looking at you like a trophy. They're looking at you guys like this has a lot of potential. So like we could have kids, we could get married, we can have businesses, we can like this could be a very easy or very like comfortable life. They like their lifestyle to change overnight in a sense. Or they want to be responsible for your lifestyle changing overnight. Or they want you to be responsible for their lifestyle changing overnight. Something along the lines of that. Something along the lines of like wanting a drastic change. Yeah. I really just get them mostly wanting to sabotage other relationships so that you would see them as the most viable option. So you would see nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I say sabotage, but maybe people don't necessarily like look at it in a malicious way. They just worried about their comfort. So they may just want you to put their comfort first. You know what I mean? Put my comfort first. Make me feel comfortable first, and then this will go where you want it to go. I don't know. If that works for you, it works for you. Don't let me ever fool you and make you feel like you shouldn't do that. Because if it works, it works. But I always think it's the other way around. Unless somehow you come into my life and it's about to change my life. You know what I mean? Like Oprah come along, I can't say, nah, fuck no. Just makes more sense. Oprah's coming along because I haven't gotten to the stage where Oprah is. Maybe I can make $1 billion in a lifetime, but she's already made it. So why do I need to like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You see me grow that beard a little bit? I'm trying to get it there. I'm hitting it with the oils. I'm hitting it with the oils and I'll be brushing it every day. So it's gonna come back. I used to have like a beard like this. All right, so yeah, that's about it. They just like to see our relationship grow and have more fun. I know they want to have children. I'm telling you, they want to have children. If they don't want to have children, they want something where like you guys are equal, where you guys are invested, and you can't just like get up and leave it. So most likely it could be like a house. I don't know, dog, maybe a dog. I don't count. Like kids, house, usually business, life insurance, maybe. I don't know, 401k. Because can they lose that? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway, it could be a Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. Yeah, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. They just want to have like fun with y'all. Unplanned, unbridled fun with y'all. But some of y'all is gonna be like on your dime. Well, you know what I mean? Or it could be on theirs, but like, I don't know. Yeah, it could be on theirs. And it don't really seem to be that bad because the Ten of Cups, I mean, they may look at you guys as a trophy, like wanting to show you off. So maybe they just want to be out in public with you. And I'll spend the money and buy you what you want, but like just come out here so it looks good so other people could see me with you. So it could be that too. All right. So here we go, Aries. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go with the traditional tarot. Traditional. Okay, so let me see. Aries. So what are they afraid to tell you they want? What do they want but afraid to tell you? 4 Cups in reverse. So they like to have a chance again. Ace of Swords. They like to hear from y'all again. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Cancer. Yeah, we got the World in reverse and the Queen of Swords. They like to hear from y'all again. Now, if it's like a newer person that you guys are dealing with, then this person would like you guys to cut off the people who are still around you guys, the people that you guys were comfortable with at some point, or people who maybe make them feel uncomfortable. All right, but I kind of get this person wanting to seize the opportunity the next time they're around you guys to like express themselves, to be more direct or more clear about what they expect, to like express their expectations with you. You know what I mean? And maybe to get your expectations from them. I think they want you guys to get past a certain comfort zone in your communication. They want you guys to open up the line, open up the communication. So talk about more things, more a wider range of things. Maybe you guys always talk about the same shit with the World in reverse and the 4 Cups. Maybe you guys always talk about the same shit. So they were like, they want to have some type of breakthrough in the pattern that y'all have. This person either feels like you guys are giving to other people or invested elsewhere, or they feel like you're only doing the bare minimum. So if they were like to walk away from you, they were like that to like inspire you to want to put forth more effort or to invest more in the relationship. Because for some of y'all, they feel like this is an unequal or imbalanced relationship or connection in some way. They feel like you guys are either giving, like I said, giving elsewhere, or like you guys are just doing the bare minimum just to kind of keep them around, keep them satisfied, not necessarily like enough to really fulfill them at this time. So they would like to like have that type of conversation with you and for you to be receptive and to listen and to not disregard what they're saying or not to disregard their feelings. All right. Especially with the world here, the world usually means that there's some type of pattern that they're trying to outgrow or that they think that you're about to outgrow. So maybe they would like to give you some advice. I think this person would like you to listen to their advice or listen to their insight or listen to their wisdom more. They would like to feel like you're listening. That's what they want to feel. They want to feel like you're listening or like you're hearing them and like you're not prejudging what they're saying before they really get it out. This is totally different than the other readings. Okay. Also, because we got the world here, some of y'all, they would like you guys to slim down, lose weight, or they would like you guys to cover up. If you like already kind of like, you know what I mean, slimmer or like in shape or whatever, or have a nice body, they would like you guys to cover it up. Don't be showing everybody. Because the Queen of Swords, Queen of Modesty, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. But Queen of Modesty, so they maybe want you guys to be a little bit more modest in the way that you guys dress or in the way that you guys present yourself, maybe online. Some of y'all, they don't want you guys to put yourselves out there online or make it seem like you guys are available or like able to be touched or able to be like interacted with. This might want you guys to like be a lot more discerning about the people that you keep around you. Cause they feel like most of y'all, they feel like a lot of people want you or people are only around you guys because you guys maybe are givers or because you guys are like exposing them to like I don't know, maybe new experiences in general. Like maybe you're exposed, like maybe people can come around. Like let's say for instance, say you were rich or wealthier, or just like maybe you're like an explorer, you like live a lifestyle that like other people can't live, but like when they come around you, they're able to experience these things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just giving an example. Let's say that you lived in like a major city, and maybe the people that you know, they live in like a town, a country, or whatever, and then they come to your city, and then they're able to catch like the train, or they're able to like, I don't know, catch the airport. Maybe they don't have an airport in the state or something. Maybe they're able to like, I don't know, like they're able to do stuff that they normally wouldn't be able to do because they're like where you are, because they've like interacted with you. So they would like you to be a lot more discerning about the people that you have around you, because they may be around you guys just for like to come up or just for the experience, maybe to take advantage of you, to sabotage some of the stuff that you built over time. So they would like you to be like a lot more discerning about that. And this could include friends because it's the Four Cups, but it could include like partners, romantic partners. You know what I mean? Like even if you have this, like you said, it's only for oh, it's only for him. Let's say it has to do like you know romantically. Maybe you guys are like dating around by having partners coming around who like could sabotage what you already have going on. They want you to be a lot more aware of that or be a lot more like discerning, clear, to have stronger boundaries. But then others of y'all, they want you guys to respect their boundaries, and they may be afraid of telling you that. You know what I mean? Like they have expectations too, but they may be afraid of like the relationship falling apart if they were to express it with you. So that's where that receptiveness comes in, where I would like to be able to say this to you, but I want you to listen to me and not be so quick to cut me off or not be so quick to like end the connection because I'm saying something to you that maybe triggers you. Because we do got the Tower and the Queen of Swords. So they may want to have a conversation that they feel like can trigger you, but they want to be able to approach it in a more adult-like way or in a more, I don't know, just gentle way, a gentle way, like a way a mom would bring. I don't know, depends on your mom, but like in the way that a nurturing parent figure would bring it to you. They would want like that type of response from you, like open and receptive, you know, and looking for the truth in the connections, or looking for the truth in the conversation. Like, is this valid what I'm saying? Can you at least adhere? Can you at least like confirm that or agree with that, that what I'm saying is valid? Like they would like to have some type of breakthrough where their presence or where their like absence makes a difference to you. That's what they want. My presence or my absence of like your being in your environment or talking to you or being around you makes a big difference to you. Like I want you to be afraid of losing me, or I want you to be afraid of like missing out on having this experience with me. They want that. They want you to kind of linger around or wait around for them until they're able to get an opportunity. Some of y'all, they wait until they get an opportunity to be around you. So they want you to kind of like hold on, just hold out for me. Don't Don't accept any offers until I come. You know what I mean? They kind of feel like other people are lingering around you guys. 'Cause I got two different people here. So it could feel like you guys have other people who are lingering around you guys and they want you guys to hold off from like accepting a either an engagement or accepting an offer until they've like come around or until they started like dealing with you guys. You said I almost made a family with a cute black girl, but then I just decided to stay solo. I don't need to bring another life into this existence. Damn, why? What happened, Phil? Trevor, what happened? Why you ain't just lock in? Why you ain't lock in, bro? Yeah, so anyway, could be done with Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. Could be for one of these signs. Don't gotta be. Yeah. But anyway, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here. We got 200 in the room. Thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for all that good stuff. You said I can't spoil them. I would like to. I mean, spoiling them comes in a lot of different ways. And that's what one thing I've learned from like dealing with my daughter. Spoiling them comes from a lot of different ways. Like being active and being able to be present in the moment with her. That's a spoil that we didn't get. I don't know how old you are, Trevor, but for me, coming up, that was a luxury I didn't get as a child. My parents weren't able to like be there with me all day long and watch me and talk to me and you know what I mean? They didn't have that. My mom didn't work from home. My mom worked at a like different job. She had to go from here to there. Same with dad. Dad did the same thing. So like they didn't have no time to really be there. So a luxury that you could give them could be a being present and being like actually there and listening and receptive and you know what I mean? Don't always gotta do it material. That's what we like to think it is, but that's usually just a cop out. Life is more than just what we can get, you know what I mean, what we can afford them. Is how present are we in their life? How much of an impact do we make? Because just knowing that your feelings are valid as a kid is important. Knowing that somebody can see you is important. You said, "Oh, I'm also stuck with someone else." Oh yeah, I feel you. Hey, don't let me. I don't even know part of the detail. I just heard that little part and I just went off. But yeah, man, don't let me talk you into nothing because I don't know. I don't know all of everything. I just be rambling sometimes. It just sounds cool when I say it. You said, why do you think guys talk themselves into loneliness? Why do they tell? I don't know. Why would they talk themselves into loneliness? I don't know. I think sometimes they be thinking that, well, how do you know that they be lonely first? How do you know that they be lonely? Because I'll be thinking about that. Like today, I've been here all day by myself. I mean, I got my dog here, but he be like in my room, sleep most of the day. So I don't really see him. Or we go out, when we go outside, that's when I see him. Then he wants to go out. And when I rub on him, then he got a lot, you know what I mean? Then he wants to fuck with me and all that. But I think that most guys probably, if they're lonely, it's probably because they think that you expect a lot from them. Most men, from the men that I've talked to, they don't want to like be having to do more. Cause like, I guess social media be having everybody be thinking that like that they gotta do so much to like have a connection. Like man needs to do this, woman needs to do that. They should be doing this. You should be having that. I think too much social media be having us confused. Like we used to just be happy to connect with people when I was coming up. Before we had social media, we used to be happy to meet you at the park. We used to be happy to meet you at the mall. We used to be happy to go on these dates because like this is our chance to interact and like to see you. But I guess online we see you so much that we forget that like this isn't really us connecting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's that. I don't know. I don't know. I was just, but where I was going at with this was I was just telling you about how I was just like enjoying it. Like I was like sitting in here, I was watching my show, I was smoking my weed, I'm eating food. You know what I'm saying? I got to fold my clothes and shit, but I was like doing like new stuff for my crib. I got weights and shit. I got a new little table by my door. Like, just like little stuff that I'm doing. I was like, wow, I got new bowls. I got a new coffee machine. Like I'm looking at all the stuff that I've been like doing for my house, and it's like really nice. It feels really good. And I was like feeling really good about it. And I was thinking, damn, people be bored. How? Like I could stay home all day and never like feel like I'm missing nothing. Like right now, it's like 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock on a Saturday, and I don't feel like I need to go to the bar. I don't feel like I need to go drink my sorrows or my worries around. You know what I mean? So like I guess different men, like it depends. Like loneliness is like a state of mind, I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? Like where you feel like you're not connecting to people. I don't really feel lonely. I get bored. So maybe what we consider to be male loneliness is male boredom, because maybe most of them don't really have like a hobby. or some type of passion that they wake up to every day. You know what I mean? So that might be it. Because most times when men are like lonely, they're looking for a void, something to fill a void. I need something here. I need a little passion or intensity. I need some type of emotional stimulation for me to feel whole again. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel that too, Trevor. Yep, I feel that too. You know what I mean? So some days I'm with you though. I don't know. I don't know. Is there really a male epi? I've heard this online, but I haven't really met any men that be lonely that I know of. That I know of. Maybe they never told me that they were lonely. You know what I mean? That might be also part of it because men don't do that either. We don't always say, "Yo, bro, I'm lonely." They don't ever say that. So you got offered a job? Get out of here. You said, "Cause I did so well on my motorcycle safety course." And what job? Oh, you gonna be a trainer? You gonna be a trainer, Philly Phil? I mean Trevor. Why the fuck I keep calling you Phil? You gonna be a trainer, Trevor? Hey, congratulations on that job. Oh, is you gonna take it though? What you gonna do? Is you gonna take it, or are you just like it was just nice to know that you got that? It was just like, you know what I mean? Instructor, yeah, you should do that if you good at it. I mean, if it fell in my lap, I might take it, get a couple of dollars. Oh, okay, that's why. Trevor Phillips. Yeah, that makes sense. Ha! That makes sense. I remember that. That is why. I was like, why I keep calling you Phil? That makes sense. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, man. I'm finna get going. You said you think I'm gonna try to quit smoking first, right? Yeah, I mean, I feel you. One day I shall quit. One day, but the weed be so good, bro. It be so good. Like, damn. I should have did it myself. But anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. You know what I mean? If you guys go out, don't drink too crazy. Get home safe. All right. I'm gone.